We'll call the Greenwood Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for March 2023 to order at 5:30 PM. A roll call, please, Amanda.
Mr. Hoover,
Here.
Mr. Coleman,
Here.
Mr. Rutherford.
Here.
Thank you.
Minutes of regular session of our last meeting, March 6, 2023, been distributed to members of the board. Any corrections, additions, or deletions for staff? Hearing none, is there a motion for approval as presented?
I move to approve the minutes. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. First on our agenda tonight is Paul Munoz. Paul, are you with us?
Not see him online.
It's me then.
Yep.
These don't appear to be terribly complex.
No, they do not. The Brighton Estates Section 1 is requesting release of their maintenance bond for erosion control. It's been inspected by the engineering division and found to be in satisfactory condition. We would recommend that you release this maintenance guarantee.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
The next one is for Brighton Estates Section 2. They are requesting release of a maintenance bond for centerline monuments to accept the erosion control of Brighton Estates Section 2 and release the performance bond for erosion control as well.
Let's do that separate. Can we do that?
Yes, we can.
I'll make that motion as recommended.
Second.
Further discussion?
I'm sorry, hold on. Excuse me. You're making a motion to approve the centerline monuments?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Motion passes. Now,
The second one is the erosion control. Engineering and stormwater have inspected it, found it to be in satisfactory condition. We're asking that you accept the erosion control measures of Brighton Estates Section 2 to release the performance bond. And since the erosion control has been in place for 7 to 8 years, we're asking that you waive the requirement for a maintenance bond.
I'll make the approval. I'll second that.
further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
And on this one too, different subdivision, the Trails at Woodfield Section 5. This is Fisher Homes again. They're requesting release of the maintenance bonds for erosion control, release of the maintenance bonds for sanitary sewer, release of the maintenance bonds for the surveying monuments, street signs, and release of the maintenance bond for dirt work and storm sewer work, all at the Trails at Woodfield Section 5. It's been inspected by city staff and all found to have been in acceptable condition.
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. 6A.
Yes, same thing, section 6A of the Trails at Woodfield. They are requesting, Fisher Homes requesting release of the maintenance bond for erosion control and release of the maintenance bond for signage and traffic control barricades.
I'll make the approval. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Okay, then next up is 6B for Fisher Homes, the Trails at Woodfield, section B, section 6B, requesting release of maintenance bonds for erosion control, acceptance of the sidewalks installed across all lots, except the 3-year maintenance bond for sidewalks, release performance bond for sidewalks. So this is all in regards to sidewalks.
For approval. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Final one, Trails at Woodfield, section 7 for Fisher Homes, requesting release of the maintenance bond for the surveying monuments and street signs.
Approval.
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay, now we turn to some Arbor Homes matters. Kevin Riddle. Is Kevin with us?
Yes, can you hear me?
We can, Kevin, thank you. Let's do section 1 first, Village Homes.
Village Pine, section 1, we got 3 maintenance bonds that we're asking for release. Dirt work, storm sewers was one of them, and 2 of them for sidewalks.
This for Kevin.
Move for approval. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Section 2A.
Section 2A, we have one, it's a maintenance for the sidewalks.
I'll move for approval. I'll second that.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
And two B, we have one maintenance is for the asphalt surface.
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
In section 3A, we have two, one for asphalt surface and the other for dirt work and storm sewers.
For approval. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
3B, we have four dirt work storm sewers, sanitary sewers, the surface, and one that says streets, but I believe it's just for the base binder and curbs.
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And for Village Pine Section 4, I believe we have four, one for curbs, street surface, dirt work storm sewers, and streets.
For approval.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Kevin, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good evening.
A lot easier than when you were working for the city, wasn't it?
I had a lot of fun though.
Okay,
Thank you.
take care. Next, we'll talk to Matt Healy, Fire Station number 93. Matt, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, man. Tell us what you're doing.
So this is to divide the roughly 40-acre parcel that's currently owned by the city that the fire station sits on. We're going to separate it out so the fire station and everything related to it is on its own lot. And then at the same time, also dedicate some right of way there along Cutsinger Road and the extension of what's called Stop 18 Road up there by Brighton Estates and a proposed sanitary sewer easement for when that extension's put in.
Questions for Matt? Mark, you get to that.
Yes, we do.
Move for approval. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thanks, Matt. Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
Next, we'll look at, talk to Mike Gordon at Allen Commercial Group about Gateway Park.
This is Greg Bryan. I'm in for Mike Gordon. He is out,
Okay,
so I'm doing it for him.
tell us what we're doing with the Gateway.
We're looking for the acceptance of the performance guarantee, the acceptance of the execution and the inspection and testing agreements, and the execution of the subplat of this final subplat for lot 1 and lot 2.
The condition we have, Mark, is receipt of the original of those guarantees and review and approval by your office and legals.
That's correct.
I'll move for approval subject to that condition.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thanks, Greg.
Thanks a lot. Have a good one.
Anyone from the audience wish to address us, either here in the building or online? Hearing none, we'll move on to Mr. Hudson, IBM status update.
Nothing to do with IDIM, all as well.
That's good. What status of that?
Next up is an encroachment agreement with the gas company, CenterPoint. They need to expand a facility, and it is in doing so will require them to encroach on an existing sanitary sewer easement.
Okay with administration?
Yes.
Move for approval and authorize the mayor to sign. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Next up is consideration of opiates settlements with several of the defendants being Tevia, Allegra, CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart. This is something that the board has already agreed to go in with the state settlement. What I need your authority for is pursuant to the settlement to which we've already agreed, we are required to release our lawsuit against, or dismiss our lawsuit against these defendants to share in proceeds.
Will there be more?
Yes, the big one hasn't settled yet, the Sacklers.
I move for approval. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
My last item is an agreement with JC Johnson County. AJC provides transportation services for elderly residents. After the last census, the federal government deemed us to be a urban area, so now the money has to flow through the county rather than directly to the charity.
That's the only change that affected.
Yes.
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Mark?
The first item I have under my status task is our encroachment request docket. We only have one item on the docket. It's 878 Grand Flora Drive. Request to put a fence and a platted drainage utility easement. We have no opposition to this request as long as the conditions listed are met.
I move for approval.
Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
He's here.
Oh,
You're the homeowner? Okay.
Congratulations, you won.
yeah.
You didn't have to do much, but we just approved it.
The next item I have is our 2023 annual paving project. We did this project on March 3rd, 2023. There were 5 bids timely received. The lowest responsive or responsible bidder was found to be Howard Companies. We're recommending that we award the base bid and all 7 alternates for a contract total amount of $2,353,045.40. We're also asking that you authorize the mayor to sign the contract on behalf of the board.
Worked with Howard before.
Uh,
The name doesn't
I
say.
don't believe so. We have on crack sealing projects, not on paving projects.
Further questions? Mark? Is there a motion to approve?
I move for approval with the mayor to sign. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
The next item I have is the Smith Valley Road Favorite Road Roundabout. It's the local public agency coordination contract. I'm not going to read the whole contract number, but it's 20 zeros followed by 71649. This contract outlines the responsibilities for INDOT, the city of Greenwood, for the federal funds attached to this project. We've signed them in the past. They've been called INDOT LPA agreements in the past. Do you have any questions, please? No, I'm asking that you authorize the mayor to sign on behalf of the Board of Works.
So moved. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes.
Next item is another paving program. It's our 2022 CCMG full depth reconstruction, partial reconstruction of mill and overlay project. We bid this project last Friday on the 17th. We received 6 timely bids. Engineering, legal, and the street department have reviewed them. We found All-Star Paving to be the lowest responsive and responsible bidder. And we're recommending you award the project to them for a total contract amount of $1,567,333.60. We do have 2 conditions on this one. I'm sorry, I said legal had reviewed and approved. Actually, no, that is correct. Legal has reviewed and approved, so that condition can be struck. The other item is execution of the local roads and bridges matching grant agreement with INDOT. I believe the mayor now has a copy of that via DocuSign and can sign it as authorized by this board.
What does that CCMG stand for?
Community Crossings Matching Grant, that's the state-run program. It's a 50-50 split with the state on funding.
Remember, I've heard that before.
I would move we approve and award the contract as presented and authorize the mayor to sign on our behalf. Subject to that.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
The next item I have is a sanitary sewer service special agreement for the Harmony of Greenwood, and we're asking that you authorize the mayor or deputy mayor to sign on the board's behalf.
Remind me where Harmony's at.
It'll be located next to the airport. It's not quite up against Airport Parkway. but it's just south of where we correct way that ends.
I'll move for approval. Mayor or deputy mayor sign.
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Pass.
Next item is a
Vision Quest.
Vision Quest. I gotta turn around the agenda here. It says sign operations and maintenance manual. Pretty sure that's supposed to say a stormwater, operations and maintenance manual for water quality for Vision Quest Eyewear at the Schwartz Crossing Commercial Subdivision, and we're asking you to authorize the mayor or deputy mayor to sign the board's agreement.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
My last item is also a water quality manual for Jackson County Bank, also at the Sports Crossing Commercial Subdivision. And we're asking that you authorize the mayor or deputy mayor to sign the board's ahead.
So moved.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
All I have tonight, thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Greg's not present.
She's online, but he's muted.
Greg, do you have anything for us?
Nothing from the controller's office.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
We can. Thank you, Greg. Mr. Beth,
I'll move for approval of the claims as presented.
Second.
further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye, please.
Aye.
Motion passes. We'll stand adjourned at 5:46 p.m.